Hello. In this brief video, we're going to discuss about your assignments that will take place during the course of this unit. All this information can be found in detail and are described within the assessment items document uploaded on Blackboard in the Getting Started content area. Assignments, you're going to be graded based on your group assignments and also your individual assignments. For your group assignments, you're going to be given a case story to discuss and present in class during the last day of the course, and also write a briefing document based on this case story. For your individual assignments, you're going to be asked to write a reflective learning journal, personal growth model, and a case study report. They will also be requested to do a peer assessment of your teammates individually. This assignment is not graded, but it is compulsory because it can help us in the grading of your graded assignments. For the group work, you're going to be given a case story to discuss and present in class. This is basically, or in simple terms, a business scenario of a problem or a challenge that the client is facing at the moment, requesting consulting, advice, and recommendations for moving forward. As a group, you need to understand the problem, the current situation, and facilitate a consulting service for the client, providing your expertise and recommendations on how to tackle the current situation. Your team will have 15 minutes to present and 15 minutes of Q&A in front of a hypothetical client. All members of the team are requested to participate and also be active during the presentation time and also during Q&A. Group work. As a group, you will be asked to develop and hand in a written report based on the case study or the case story that you have been given during the final day. For this report, you will have to produce a 1,500 briefing document summarizing the main points of the case story that you have been given, along with your recommendations provided to the client's major problem. You are requested to follow the structure that you will be given during the final day and during the time that you will be handled the case story. For your individual work, you're going to be asked to write a reflective learning journal and personal growth model, along with developing a case story. A reflective learning journal is a way to understand what kind of new knowledge you have acquired and reflect upon your learning experience. It is important to see the depth and breadth of your reflection and understanding in your reflective thought, and this is the main criterion of your assessment. There is no right or wrong response expected. However, we need to see your deep thinking, your understanding, and it will be based upon the quality of your response and not necessarily the quantity. Feel free to use this conceptual framework where you see the linkage between the experience and the learning of a new knowledge, or Kolb's experiential learning cycle, where you see how concrete experience, reflection, conceptualization, and active experimentation are linked together in order to create new knowledge and a new narrative around your learning outcomes. For a case story report, you need to be creative because writing a case story requires a multidisciplinary and multi-level approach. A case story is really a snapshot taken within a specific point of time, analyzing a challenge and a problem that a company has been facing. And you need to provide the reader with the necessary information and data to allow the evaluation of alternative courses of action. It has two parts, the analytical-oriented part and the problem-oriented part. Basically, what you need to do is you need to present the problem with the facts, what has been done or what is the challenge that the company is currently facing, and then provide your recommendations, either by simply giving your advice on what the company should do, or present what happened and critically reflect and evaluate if the choice was correct, and if not, what should the company have done differently. For your peer review, an assignment which is not graded but it's compulsory, you will be given an online form to fill in order to assess the other members of your team. It is important that you monitor the performance of your team members, because this will have an impact on the final grade of each member of the team. As I said, the peer assessment will be done online, and more information will be given to you during the class. Please be aware of the general grading criteria: high distinction, distinction, credit, pass, and not pass, and what does each of them mean. Mark that each of the code is given, and what does it mean to be on high distinction, on credit, on pass, or fail. Assignments can be tricky, so I would encourage you to plan ahead. Read and understand the assignments very carefully. Make sure you understand the rubrics which have been uploaded on Blackboard to really familiarize yourselves with the grading criteria for each assignment. Read the instructions very carefully. If you don't understand something, please consult with your teaching staff. Collaborate with your colleagues, and also be professional. Hereby are my 6 reasons for failing an assignment. You fail an assignment if you don't submit, if you plagiarize, and also if you don't provide clear and proper referencing and citations, if the content is so poor, or you just simply don't understand what the assignment is about, or you provide simply redundant information, if you demonstrate that the linkages between theory, unit material, and content delivery are totally wrong, and if you violate university rules, including research ethics. Please bear in mind that for every day of delay after the due date, there is a penalty. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all in class. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.